Thank you. Guys, the review process, okay, and the test deliverables, then reports, what all the reports should be generated. So all these things like this, guys, you have different sections, test cases, to be automated, estimations, schedule, and also resource planning. That means resource planning. And if there is any configuration, all right, that means version controlling, configuration process, how to configure, how to maintain right versions of each and every file that we are using or that we are creating in the project. For every file, we should maintain the versions properly. So that is called configuration process. Yes, okay. So like this, we have different sections in the test plan document, guys. Then once client approved, right, plan is approved by the client, then the next step is automation framework setup or design or customization. See, first, what is automation framework is, as I told you that in every automation project, there should be some framework used in every project, in every automation project. See, first of all, what is a framework means? Framework is nothing but framework is a systematic process that should be followed to automate test cases. See this process also, right? Process and contains set of programs. So in the programs, right, means in the framework, you have the systematic process with rules and guidelines, I can say, guidelines that should be followed to automate the test cases, and contains set of programs as well in the framework. So framework means not just a rules and guidelines, it contains a set of programs also. Understand? So that is called framework. So there are different types of frameworks are available. Types of frameworks are available. Just I'm giving introduction. Don't worry about all these things. Types of frameworks, right? Modularity framework and data-driven framework and keyword-driven framework and hybrid framework, BDD framework. BDD means behavioral and data-driven framework. Okay, BDD framework. So these are all different types of frameworks are available, but we'll be using any type of framework we can use in our project. That depends upon your requirement, guys. We can use modularity or data-driven, keyword-driven, or hybrid or BDD framework. So anything we can use depends on, right, our requirement in the project. Okay. So this automation framework also will be taken care by automation lead, and he will, suppose if the framework is not at all available, then they should create some framework, whatever, right? They feel that it is enough to automate the project. Suppose if there is any framework already available in the company, sometime in some companies, right, in big companies, what they will do, they will develop their own in-house automation framework, and they'll be using that framework across the projects. Understand? They will develop their own framework, automation framework. Why we are using this framework in the automation project? Very simple, to make the automation script development easy. That's all. That is the purpose of automation framework, to make automation script development and maintenance easier, guys. That is the purpose of any automation framework that we are using. Okay. So what is the objective of any framework? To make automation script development and maintenance easy. That's all. That should be our ultimate objective of these frameworks. That is why we are using framework in the automation project. So once framework is ready, okay, and it is usable, then the team deployment will occur. So team will be taken into the project. Suppose if that depends upon the plan, how many resources they need. So that many team resources will be taken, and they will identify. Second guess, my battery is low. Yeah. Yes, once team is deployed, then automation lead will identify what knowledge or skills they have and what skills are required to work with this automation framework and to work with the tool what we selected. Understand? So they should have experience or at least knowledge in the tool that we are using in the project, and also they should know what is the framework we are using in the automation project. So they should know that framework, right? So suppose if any resources don't have any knowledge about the tool or framework or application domain knowledge, then they should provide, right, enough training to those resources. So that is so what trainings will be provided? Generally, tool and framework and application knowledge, application domain if required. Yes, these are all the trainings needed. That means these are the skills required to the resources who will be working in the project. Tool knowledge, framework knowledge, and application knowledge. If they don't have that, the training should be provided. And then next step, then once team is deployed and the trainings are completed, then team will be ready to start developing automating test cases. So that will be started here. Automation script development will be started. So here, this automation scripts will be developed by using the automation framework, whatever we are using. We should follow that framework, rules and guidelines. And that means as per that framework, you should automate the test cases by using the tool. Understand? So once it is done, that means first they will do that. What is that? What steps are involved here? In automation script development, to automate any test case, what is the first step we should do? Suppose I have given one test case to you to automate, what you will do first? First, you have to understand the test case, correct? Understand test case. Okay, guys, and check that the test case is already passed. Make sure that the test case is already passed and already passed. Right. Now, what is the next step? Create automation script. Create automation script. After completing script creation, you have to do dry run. Check that the script is running fine. Then dry run, and if there is any issues are there, we have to fix those issues. Okay, guys. Then rework. Fix means I can say that rework. Okay, rework, dry run and rework. Then finally review. Who will do this review? Lead will review the test scripts, whether the scripts are created as per that framework guidelines or not. Understand, guys? So review should be there. Okay, these are all the steps involved in the automation script development. So the next step, once automation scripts are completed, development is done for all the test cases, then what they will do, they will create automation suite. It is called test set. Automation test set will be created. Automation test set will be created. Okay, guys, that means why we need this test set? To run all the cases, whatever you automated, you should run all the cases as a single batch, as a group. We have to run all the cases as a single group or single batch. We cannot run each and every test case one by one manually, right? That means run first case, that means open test case 1 in the automation tool and then click run button. Then test case 1 will be executed. Again, test case 2 open, then run it. We should not run like this. So you should run, if you click run button once, your script should run automatically all the regression cases continuously one by one. Understand that run, that means your automation execution should go like that. Okay, automation execution should not be done case by case. You got it? So that is why we need to create here a test set, and you will be running this test set. Once you run this test set, whatever the cases you added to this test set, all those cases will be executed one by one continuously. You got it, guys? That is called automation test set creation. So the next step, automation execution setup. So when you start this automation execution, once you get the build, okay, then functional team will start testing that build. That means they will start to smoke testing, functional testing, retesting. They will take care. And automation team will start after smoke test execution is passed. Then immediately automation team can start a regression test execution. They no need to wait until the functional team completes functional testing and retesting. Here we no need to wait. We can start immediately the automation execution. So, but before starting automation execution, we have to ensure that the automation, to start automation execution, what is the prerequisite? Whether all prerequisites are correctly all prerequisites are correctly done or not. We have to recheck that first. That means all prerequisites in the sense, as we mentioned here, test data, whether test data is correctly updated for all the cases, whether test data is available or not for all the test cases, for all regression test cases, whatever we automated. I understand. And if there is any database interaction is there in the test cases, understand, that means automation script will be interacting with the database. Got it? So that, right, that database permissions, valid permission should be provided to automation test script users. That means whatever the user IDs we are using in the automation script to interact with the databases, understand. So those user IDs should be given valid permissions to access database or to edit database sometimes. Database DB permissions, if any required, we have to check that. And also we have to check that application is up and running. That means what is the condition here we are checking? Smoke testing should be passed. That is a prerequisite to start your automation execution. If the smoke testing is passed, then we can say that application is good, right? Then only then you can trigger automation execution. So before starting automation execution, we have to check all these things. Okay, next, we start automation execution in the environment wherever we should have to execute. It can be QA or UAT, or it can be assembly environment. In any environment, we can run our automation scripts once automation scripts are ready. So this, after completion of automation, it is called batch execution, guys. Generally, we do batch execution. Batch execution means running multiple set of cases as a single batch. It is called batch execution. We execute all the regression cases as a single batch in the batch run. So then once all cases execution completed, every automation script will generate a result file for every test case. So we have to analyze the automation result files for all the test cases. See, some cases might be failed, some cases might be passed, right? So we have to check each and every result file. Even though test case is passed, you should verify that result file. Even failed case result file should be verified, and also passed test case result file also should be verified. Why? Because we have to ensure that, guys, review result files for all test cases to ensure all cases are executed as expected without any deviation. Guys, we have to check that. Even past test case results also we have to check that whether all steps are perfectly executed, or is there any step is missing in the automation script flow. So we need to check each and everything. Okay. See, if there is a case is failed, then you have to analyze that failure, right? Failed case analysis. Why case is failed? What is the reason? What is the root cause of failure? See, there can be different reasons. The test case might be failed, or the automation script can be failed. What are those reasons? It can be application error. Due to application error, the automation script or automation test case can be failed. Then next, sometimes there can be invalid data the automation script might be using in the execution. So in that case, it is called data issue. Sometimes, automation script, may not give the input properly in the application. Due to, suppose if you take a login page, example I'm telling, in the login page, you have three elements. What are those three elements? User ID, text box, password text box, and login button. Okay, guys, just suppose these are the three elements are there. Now, when I run this automation script for this login test case, assume that how automation script will run that test case. First, automation script should identify those three elements in the application. That means first automation script should identify login text box. Then it can enter the user name into the text box. Suppose if the script failed to identify the username text box, user ID text box, then automation script cannot enter username into that field. Understand, guys? So each and every element in the application should be identified by the automation script. If any element, that means if automation script cannot identify if any of the element, your script will fail. So that is one reason I'm explaining. Okay, you will be understanding all these things once you familiar with automation script development and execution, guys. So there can be some element identification issue. Guys, next, environment issue. What is the environment issue? Sometimes your application might be down. Application server might be down. It is not up, or sometimes due to network problem, your application may not be working fine. So these kind of infrastructure related or environment related issues also can cause your automation script fail. Okay, guys, sometimes there can be script issue. That means the script is created wrongly for the test case. The script is not created correctly in the correct way. That means the script is not running the test case as expected. It is running something differently, wrong, in the incorrect way. So that can be a script problem, script issue. Understand, guys? So these are all different kind of reasons you can find for the failed case. Guys, if it is a application error, it is a defect, right? It should be reported to the functional team. That means manual testing team. They will recheck that application error if they confirm that it is an application problem, then they will raise the defect. So data issue means what we need to do? You have to update the test data. Is it right? We have to update test data. If there is a element identification issue, element properties should be updated in the automation script. Okay, guys. That means it is a script fix. We need to fix that in the script. And if it is environment issue, we will raise the ticket, guys. That means there will be some separate team for admin team. They will write report that in the form of tickets. And if there is any script issue, we have to fix it. Script fix is required. Yes, these are the actions will be taken. Depends upon the what kind of root cause we find for that failure. Yes. So the next one, report execution summary. So here they will prepare execution summary report. There they will state that total cases executed, how many cases executed, past cases passed, how many cases pass count. Okay, failed count, how many cases failed, what are the failure reasons or defects. For failed cases, there should be a defect, right? What are the defects, right, raised for those failed cases? And also, they will also calculate, right, some matrix information. In this execution, what is the failure percentage, failure rate, how many cases are failed, how many cases we executed total, out of that, how many cases are failed, or how many cases passed. Pass rate or failure rate, anything we can calculate. Okay, pass or failure rate. So like this, they will calculate here ROI after completion of execution. After every automation execution completion, you should have to arrive ROI. What is the savings we achieved from this run? That will be calculated. Okay, guys, all these things will be reported in the automation execution summary, guys. Then finally, automation scripts maintenance. Automation scripts maintenance means here, see here, these fixes are there, right? A script fix is there. Yes, there will be some more issues. I will say that. UI change, UI are functional changes. Functional change. Application change. There is some application change, guys. Application UI or application functionality change. That means there might be change in the application screen. Application UI is changed, or application functionality itself changed. So due to that, also automation script will fail, guys. So now script maintenance should be done here. Maintenance. So automation script maintenance means here all these activities, these script fixes, as well as the script application UI changes or application functional changes should be updated as part of automation scripts maintenance. That means data issues fixes. And what else is there? If there is any script issue fix and application UI or functional changes. Functional changes. All these things will be covered in the automation scripts maintenance, guys. So these are all the steps involved in the automation life cycle, testing life cycle process. Guys, all of you are able to understand the steps what we discussed now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, are you able to understand now all these steps what I explained?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, if you have any questions, you can ask me, guys. See again, see, I'm going through from the beginning, just at had main points, identifying the automation scope. After identification, tool evaluation. After that, feasibility analysis. In the feasibility analysis, we create two reports. What is that? POC report POC summary and ROI report, guys. Then we prepare here test plan document, then client approval. After that, automation framework setup. After that, team deployment and providing training to the team. After that, automation tester scripts development will begin. After that, automation tester suites will be created after completion of automation tester scripts creation. Next, we have to check the execution environment is ready to start automation execution. That is called automation environment setup checking. Next, automation execution. We perform automation scripts execution. After that, after completion of the automation execution, automation results should be analyzed. All passed cases results and failed cases results will be analyzed. And also we should find the root cause of failures. And based on the different root causes, different actions will be taken. And next, execution summary report preparation, and that report should be shared to all. And then finally, automation scripts maintenance. Guys, this process will be repeated. See, that means starting from here, automation execution setup, right? From here, in every release, these steps will be repeated. In every release, from here, these steps will be repeated in every release, guys. Only first time we follow from the first step, starting from first step. At that time of starting our automation project, we begin our automation project with this step, guys. Once you reach here, automation execution step, the same again. Yeah. So from here, these steps will be repeated from all the from second release onwards until that project testing is completed. You will be doing all these steps repeatedly again and again in every release or on every build, guys. Guys, any questions, guys, in the automation testing lifecycle process? Any questions? Just say quickly yes or no. If you have any questions, ask me. Otherwise, say no.
No, sir.
No, all of you?
Oh, no, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys. Guys, now see, today I will show you some, what is that? We'll make our Selenium setup ready in your missions. For that, what you should do, just 10 minutes time we have. Just I will tell you guys, you have to download whatever the things now I'm going to show you here. Yes, see softwares, what you should have in your system. Downloading, okay. See, first thing, you should download Selenium. Guys, not Selenium. Java, guys. Get latest version, Java in your missions. Whatever the latest version is available, please download and install Java latest version in all your laptops, guys. And next, install Eclipse. It is also latest version Eclipse. Latest version, guys. And next, you have to install Selenium. Yes, I will show you that. I will also share the link to download all these softwares. Selenium WebDriver. So from tomorrow, we are going to start, right? Selenium, guys, WebDriver. And next, we have to download Java libs. Java lib files. And we have to download Chrome driver and Firefox driver. Gecko driver, it is called Gecko driver. And before that, please install Chrome browser in your mission. Please make sure that. And you have Firefox browser as well. in your systems, guys. These are all the required softwares you should install in your laptops, guys. So now I will show you, and also I will share you the links to download all these things so that you can do easily. Guys, before next session, you should have all these things in your laptops, okay? And from tomorrow, right? It is not like I will be keep talking from tomorrow session, guys. Just only today my theory sessions are closed, are over. Yes, first let us go to Java latest version, Java download. You please go to this link, guys. Java.com.
Java and Eclipse, sir.
Pardon, ma?
I think we all have Java and Eclipse, sir. And Chrome
Java
Firefox
and
also
Eclipse.
we need. Yes, yes. Latest version only we have.
Yeah, latest version. See, this is the link you can go. Java.com. You get latest version, whatever is available. So guys, if you have any old versions in your system, please uninstall it and install latest version. Okay.
We need to download Selenium and Java Lips only, I guess.
Yeah, Java Lips also we have to download.
We need to do show that those tools are enough, I guess. What you say, guys?
Yes, sir. We have Java and Eclipse, sir.
Okay, guys, here java.com you can go. And next Eclipse, right? Let us see what is the Eclipse version you have. All of you should install same version, guys. Don't install different versions. Say eclipse.org, go there. Guys, here install here. Get Eclipse IDE, same thing, 2023-03. Just install this one, guys. Okay, guys, all of you can install same thing. I will also install same version in my system. After that, guys, here you can see this, right? URL, just simply eclipse.org, that is the URL. Then you can go to Selenium WebDriver download, guys, and simply search here Selenium download. See, this is the link, selenium.dev is the link. So here, see, this is the latest version, 4.8.1. You have to just simply click this link and it will start downloading that file, WebDriver file. After that, after downloading this, you have to download, scroll down, guys, see here. You should also download these things, guys. Internet Explorer not required. Don't download this. Yes, here, see this file, these files. 4.8.1 Java libs. It should be downloaded. Okay. Java 4.8.1, same. What is the version you see here? Same version will be there below under Java. You can download this. After that, scroll down. Yeah, after that, you have to download, yes, Firefox WebDriver, that is called Gecko driver, and Chrome WebDriver, guys. Next, you have to download Chrome driver. Chrome driver, you have to search. Then you can find here Chrome driver. Go here. See here. Guys, first you have to check that what is the version of Chrome you have in your system, guys. See, first install Chrome. it's better to install latest version of Chrome, guys, in your laptops if you don't have. And you go to this Chrome and see this version. Go to here, Chrome browser, help, about Google Chrome, and you can see here version. It is 111, right? 111. So here you should download Chrome driver with the same version, 111, guys. So you should install here. See, Chrome driver 111 version. This one should be installed. See, in my laptop, I have Chrome driver version 111. So I should install same version, Chrome driver file. See this, I should install this one. So like this, you also should check in your system what is the browser, Chrome browser version you have, and you have to download the same corresponding Chrome driver version, guys, from here. Okay. Similarly, you have to check Firefox driver also. You can check that. Firefox driver download for
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, it is there here, I guess. Where is this one? Inside Selenium website itself, I think so you can find this. Let me try Gecko driver. Gecko driver download. Okay, let us go here. There is some GitHub. So here you can download Windows 1. You have to download, yes, Win32. You can download this version, this one. Zip file. Then you can unzip that file, guys. So these are the right softwares you should download, guys. See, I have given the list here. I will share this file, guys, today. I will place this file also in our G Drive folder. You can download this file as well. Java latest
Excuse me, sir.
versions. Yeah, pardon me.
Sir, JDK is different and Java is different. Both are same or different, sir?
Both are same. You don't worry about JDK or JRE, whatever is there. You please install Java latest version in your systems.
Okay.
Okay.
Both are same.
Yeah, both are same. Okay. Guys, you please download all these softwares, guys. Please check that you have Chrome browser installed in your system, Firefox browser installed in your system. See, actually this should go first. See, browsers, Chrome browser. Firefox browser, okay. After that,